You have made a truly wise choice at this important point in your life. You may not fully understand it yet, but this very moment when your eyes meet these words is not by luck or accident. It is part of a divine plan that works in a perfect and mysterious way. Nothing in your life happens without the knowledge and care of the Almighty. He has seen every step you have taken, every tear you have cried in silence, every night filled with worry, and every prayer you whispered when you felt no one could hear. Today, by His endless mercy, He is speaking to you through this very message. His voice is reaching your heart. His Spirit is calling to you, and His love is wrapping you with strength right now. My child, says the Lord, you are not alone, not abandoned, and not forgotten. Everything in your life until now has been part of a divine journey, a path leading you to this point, the very doorway to something extraordinary. What is about to happen in your life is not just a passing feeling or a simple answer to your wishes. It is the coming true of a promise that I, your God, made before you were even born. I have seen your struggles, and I have decided that the time for your victory has come. Yes, your blessing is already here, even if you cannot yet see it, even if your situation seems to say otherwise, because in the spiritual world, it is already on its way. It is coming down from heaven with power, and soon you will see it before you in beauty and greatness. Do not fear, do not doubt, and do not question, for I am the one speaking to you, and what I say will happen. I do not lie, and I do not change my mind. If I have promised to save, heal, provide, or restore you, I will do it. But I want you to understand something very important. This is not just any moment. This is a sacred moment, chosen by me, in which I reach out to lift you from the dust, to break the chains that have kept you bound for so long, to make a way where there seemed to be no way, and to prove that nothing is impossible for those who believe. Get ready with all your heart, for you are about to enter the most powerful and life-changing transformation you have ever known. This is not a small change or a short-lived relief. It is a complete work, touching your spirit, your emotions, your body, and your family. It is my power stepping directly into your life. What is coming has been carefully shaped by my eternal wisdom, with every part set in place through love, and all within my perfect timing. This blessing will not only touch your present, but will also reshape your future, your purpose, your calling, and the legacy you will leave behind. What you planted with tears, you will harvest with joy. That is why I urge you, gently yet firmly, do not turn away from these words. Do not treat this message lightly, and do not close your heart to what I am doing right now. There are times when I speak softly like a whisper, and there are times like now, when I speak like thunder, so you will wake up and see that heaven is calling at your door. Do not let this moment slip away. This call will not come again. It is not one choice among many. It is rare. It is holy. It is your last open door to receive what you have long prayed for. If you close your heart now, you could miss the divine moment you have been waiting for. Stay alert. Stay connected. Do not let your focus be broken. I, the Lord, still have more to say to you word after word until I finish what I started in your life. For the one who began a good work will bring it to completion. Remain here, listen with respect, open your whole being, and let my Spirit work deeply within you, because this is not a man's message but a message from heaven. Your blessing has already been set in motion. What is left now is for you to believe, to obey, and to surrender completely. Do not turn back. Do not slow down. For what I have planned for you is far greater than you can imagine. Pay close attention, for my voice is still speaking to you. I am not finished with your life, with your journey, or with the plans I have set for you. You now stand at the doorway of a new chapter, one that will be unlike anything you have experienced before. Today I come not only to give you comfort, but to wake you up, to light within you the fire of active faith, the kind of faith that moves mountains, parts the waters, breaks down strong walls, and opens the heavens. Know this: your being here is not by chance. It is no accident that your thoughts have brought you to these words. I have directed your path with perfect care. Each word you read now is part of my heavenly plan. I have been searching for you. I have been calling you by name even when you did not realize it was me. If you choose to follow the Lord your God and walk in my ways, then believe with all your heart that you have been chosen for a great and rare blessing. I am your God, the one who made you, gave you life, and stays close to you even when you cannot see it. My promise is forever. I will not leave you. No matter how deep the darkness you face, no matter how strong the wall before you, no matter how long you have been waiting, I remain true to you. I stay by your side. I have not let go of your hand, and I never will. I ask you to do something now. Take a moment to look deep within. Do not hurry. Do not allow your mind to wander. Stop. Think quietly about what has been stealing your peace. Is it money troubles that keep you awake at night? Is it a health problem that threatens your strength? Is it family conflict that wears down your heart? Or maybe it is a hidden hurt, a secret pain no one else knows. I know every single one of these burdens. Nothing escapes my eyes. Nothing is out of my reach. I have counted each tear you have cried, each night of fear, each thought of giving up. And now I tell you with power, I am ready to step in. My desire is to give you peace in the middle of the storm, not only to quiet the winds around you, but also to bring stillness to the unrest inside you. I want to fill you with a strength the world cannot give, a strength that is not born from human power but from my spirit. More than that, I long to give you a deep, pure, and lasting joy, not a shallow happiness that depends on changing events, but a joy that flows from my presence and stays with you even through trials. Listen well. If your heart feels my nearness right now, it is not an accident. I invite you to speak out in faith. I believe with all my heart that God is with me and will never leave me. Say these words not only with your lips but with your whole being. Let your spirit hold them as unshakable truth, because they are. What you declare in faith in my name is supported by heaven. Now close your eyes. Take a deep breath and quiet the voices of fear, doubt, and worry. Hear me speak softly to you. I am here. I am your peace. I am your strength. And as you breathe, speak with certainty. I am blessed by God, and I receive His blessings. Repeat it as often as you need. Let this truth sink into the deepest part of your soul. I, the Lord, am beginning a new work within you. Do not resist it. Do not run away. Give me your heavy loads, your past, your failures, your fears, and your insecurities. I am able to carry them all. My hand is never too short to rescue you. My ear is always open to hear your cry. I am here with you now. If you choose to obey me, if you choose to fully give yourself into my care, you will watch as doors open where there were only barriers. You will see my provision where there once was need. You will see rebuilding where there were only ruins. For with me, all things are possible to those who believe. And yes, you have been chosen to believe, to receive, and to be renewed in my glory. Do not give up now. The greatest part is still to come. This is only the beginning. Stay close to me. Hold on to my word. Listen until the very end, for what I have prepared will leave you in awe. Before time took shape, I already knew you. Before your heart made its first beat in the quiet of the womb, my eyes were set on you. Every part of your being was made with care. Every thread of your soul was woven with an eternal plan. You were not made for defeat or rejection, but to walk in victory covered by my grace. You are not here by accident, nor are you a burden. You are a piece of a divine design that moves forward even when you think everything has stopped. In times of doubt, when it feels like your prayers disappear into emptiness, I want you to know I have been right there. I have not been distant, uncaring, or silent. My work does not always come with noise, but with depth. While you wait for answers, I am preparing wonders. While you cry to me, I am setting in place all that is needed for you to receive in the perfect time. I look at your heart with deep love. I see the tiredness you hide, the disappointment you try to ignore, the fear you keep quiet. I know the thoughts that fill your mind in the stillness of the night, the dreams you have carried for years, and the promises you are still waiting to see. Today I want you to understand nothing has been overlooked. Every prayer you have spoken to me is written in my eternal record. Not a single tear hath been wasted. Not one cry has gone unheard. Even when you do not yet see the results, the seed has been planted in blessed ground, and its harvest is on the way. I have seen you fight with a strength you didn't think you had. I have watched you keep moving when everything in you wanted to stop. That persistence has not escaped my notice. In truth, it is that very faithfulness in your brokenness that has opened the gates of heaven for you. You have not been fighting on your own. I have been beside you, giving you strength in hidden ways, restoring your breath even when you did not notice. You have been nearer to your blessing than you could ever think. And now the moment has arrived. I have sent my angels ahead to prepare the path for you. I am clearing unseen barriers, destroying the enemy's schemes that were set to block your purpose. I am removing what must be taken away so you can stand on firm ground. The chains that held you in the spiritual realm are breaking apart, one after another. What once looked impossible is now being changed by my power, not by your effort, not by your reasoning, but by my spirit. When you see the outcome, you will know it was my hand at work, leaving no place for doubt or human pride. It is time to let go of what you have been holding tightly in your own control. Hand me your burdens not by throwing them away carelessly, but by placing them in the hands of the one who never fails. Let my peace take charge within you. Let my voice quiet the noise that surrounds you. You do not have to understand every step. Your part is to trust. Obedience may not always bring quick results, but it always leads to eternal blessings when you walk in my will. Even if the road feels narrow, the end is filled with glory. You have been chosen for something far greater. What was lost for others will become testimony through you. What was emptiness will turn into overflowing provision. What was sickness will become full healing. For the one who follows my ways will not walk in darkness. If you decide to hold my word as complete truth and live by it, you will know without doubt that nothing and no one can take away what I have decided to give you, not the echoes of the past, not past failures, not false accusations, not the rejection of people. I do not look as man looks. I do not choose as the world chooses. I see the heart, the honest desire to change, and I answer that cry. Now bring before me the things that trouble you. Do not hide them. Share them with me openly, as you would speak to a close and trusted friend. Ask in faith, without hesitation, for the one who asks will receive, the one who seeks will find, and the one who knocks will see the door open. There are blessings already released, moving quickly toward you. Simply wait on me and trust my faithfulness. I am working right now, in this very moment. Nothing is too great for me to do. Declare again with all your heart, I believe with all my heart that God is with me and will never leave me. Let this truth sink deep into your soul. Let it be more than words. Let it be the fire that strengthens your faith. As you do, speak with full confidence. I am blessed by God, and I receive His blessings. This is your reality. Even if you cannot see it yet, even if you do not fully feel it, it is already taking place. My word never returns empty. My promise stands firm, and my love has no end. Everything in your life has been carefully guided. There is no detail I have missed, no challenge allowed without a greater purpose that your eyes have not yet seen. All this time, I have worked quietly, shaping not only the events around you but also the deepest parts of your heart. Every sudden change, every loss you could not explain, every door that shut without warning was part of a plan far beyond human thought. For what I build is not short-lived. What I design stays strong even when the world's foundations tremble. Some things can only be understood after walking through the fire, not to harm you, but to cleanse you, not to end you, but to show the worth I placed in you. The pressure you have faced was not a punishment, but a tool I have used to bring out the beauty in what others overlooked. The world judges by what it sees, I judge by what lasts forever. And in the places where others see nothing growing, I have been making strong roots, because what is about to rise in your life will need stability, strength of character, and clear vision. What I am about to place in your hands will not be weak or short-lived. That is why I have waited for the right moment. That is why I have held you steady in times when you felt stuck, when in truth I was quietly speeding up your growth. I have shaped you to endure, but not only that. I have also shaped you to advance, to step into promises that have been set aside only for you. Many times you have thought the wait was too long, but what you see as delay is, in my eternal view, perfect timing. Nothing I send comes too early, and when I release it, no force can stop it. What I have planned for your life will arrive with power, with fullness, and with clear evidence. Yet I want you to know this: it is not only about receiving, it is about knowing how to handle, honor, and walk faithfully with what is coming, without turning back or losing sight of the goal. On the road ahead, there will still be new challenges. I do not promise the absence of battles, but I promise my constant presence. I do not say that all will understand you, but I assure you that my support will be more than enough. What is about to come will require courage to carry it. A quick burst of excitement will not be enough. You will need deep conviction, and the conviction I have been forming in you during your hardest seasons. The strength you now hold is not the result of luck, it is the fruit of what I have built in you when no one else could see. Many around you may not understand what I am doing. Some may even try to bring you down, reminding you of your past, your faults, and your mistakes, but they do not decide your calling. Your voices have no power over your destiny. My word is the one that lasts forever. I am the one who appoints, who anoints, who raises up, and who makes all things new. I have decided to place you in a position where my glory will be seen, not because of human merit, but because of my grace on your life. Do not look to others for approval. You do not need everyone to understand you to move forward with confidence. It is enough to know the one who called you. The journey you have taken has taught you to trust my voice above all others, and that is one of the greatest treasures you will carry. In the new stage ahead, I will show you doors of opportunity beyond what you imagined. Do not let fear hold you back. You were made for great things, not because you are above others, but because you allowed yourself to be shaped when others refused. Every part of your life will be touched by my favor. What hath been still will start to move. What seemed gone will be brought back. What you cannot yet understand will soon become clear. But as you wait, stay firm not in your own ability, but in the certainty that I am working. My faithfulness is not tied to your feelings or to what you can see. It is steady, unchanging, and rooted in my eternal nature. I have started a work in you that no power on earth can stop. Even when you think you are not ready, I know the perfect time. Trust my leading. Rest in my control. Accept what I am bringing not with fear, but with thankfulness. What is coming will change your life and touch many others, not so you may receive praise, but so my name will be lifted high through you. What I release to you will be proof that I have always been with you. In every human heart there are questions without answers, deep desires hidden away, and dreams that once felt unreachable. I have seen them all. Nothing has escaped my sight. I have been watching the quiet movements inside you, where real character grows, where true hope is born, and where faith is shaped in the stillness that no one else can see. In that hidden place where no one else can step, I have been at work patiently building a strong foundation inside you that can hold the fullness I plan to reveal. I did not make you to be stuck in endless frustration, nor to live held back by limits set around you. I have placed within you an unchanging seed, a mark that no human power or enemy can remove. That seed is my living word, and it has been growing even in the driest seasons of your life. Many times you felt like you were in a desert with no escape, but I was there bringing life to the barren ground. Where my promises take root, fruit will always follow, even if the harvest takes time. Now, there are things that cannot remain as they are. I am bringing a season of divine order, where everything that does not match my will shall begin to fade. Relationships, habits, thoughts, and choices you once accepted will have no place in the new ground I am giving you. It is not a loss, it is a cleansing. I am clearing the ground so you can move freely, without carrying what weighs you down. This is not the time to hold tightly to what is old, but to open your hands and receive the new with courage, because what is coming will need room. What is coming will be bigger than you thought possible. I also come to renew the way you see. Many have been looking through eyes clouded by fear, past hurts, and wounds still unhealed. But I come to restore your vision, not just to see what is in front of you, but to recognize what is beyond. I want you to see as I see, to stop judging moments by what they look like, and to start understanding them by their meaning in the spiritual world. There are movements you cannot see with natural eyes, yet they are already happening in the unseen. I am opening doors in places you have not yet stepped into. I am preparing opportunities beyond your imagination, weaving connections in silence, and setting paths that will appear at the exact right time. You do not need to have every detail ready to move forward, you only need to be willing. I am not choosing you because you are flawless, but because you have been set apart for a purpose. I am building in you a new identity, not shaped by what you have done, lost, or failed at, but by what I have spoken over you from eternity. You carry my glory, and though you are still discovering who you are, I have already placed inside you everything needed to fulfill what has been written in heaven. I am positioning you for an important moment of time to move with confidence. You cannot wait for every sign to appear before you believe. Real faith walks before it sees. I am calling you to walk in that kind of faith, not with hesitation, but with the sure knowledge that my promises cannot be shaken. There will be signs, yes, but there will also be times when you see nothing, only my voice. In those moments, remember who I am and why my word is all you need. If I have spoken it, it will be done. Many are being shifted in this time, but not all are watching closely. Some are lost in what is temporary and forget what is eternal, but you are being invited to see what truly matters. I am calling you to give your focus, your time, and your effort, for what you care for with faithfulness is what produces fruit that lasts. Do not pour your heart into what will pass away, pour it into what will remain forever. In this new season, everything you plant in faith and obedience will grow beyond what you can measure. Let the change I have begun in you continue without being blocked. Do not stop it because of fear. Do not shrink it with your doubts. I do not leave my work unfinished. What I begin, I bring to completion. Do not be content with just getting by. I have come to give you life in full, and that life is not built on your outward conditions but on your closeness to me. In me is all that you need, not just for today but for every day ahead. The season of being unseen is ending. The season of being raised up has begun, not for empty honor, but to complete the purpose for which you were made. What I have saved for this time will be shown in power. Remain steady, open to my leading, and alert to what I reveal step by step. For what is coming will not be a short burst of feeling, but a true and lasting display of my favor over you. I have been watching how, step by step, the desire to live under my guidance has begun to grow within you. Though confusion has sometimes tried to choke that seed, and outside voices have tried to pull you off course, you have kept walking with a sincere heart. That desire did not come from you alone, it was planted by me. I placed it there before you could even understand its meaning, because I knew the day would come when you would look for what is true, pure, and eternal. That time is here now. You have made a wise choice at this turning point in your life. Even if you do not yet fully understand, the moment your eyes fall on these words is not an accident, but the working of a divine plan that moves in perfect and mysterious ways. Nothing in your life is beyond the sight or control of the Most High. He has seen every step you have taken, every tear you have cried in silence, every night you have faced uncertainty, and every prayer you have spoken even when you thought no one could hear.